All right, y'all. Make sure you guys are definitely following YG. We're going to play a little game. So, we're going to give you a name, and you're going to do a confessional. Because you know you're the queen of confessions. I want you to break down everything you feel, how you perceive them, and who they are as a person. You know what I'm saying? Be as shady as you can motherfucking be. Okay? Now, we are going to interview and we are going to break down those trans girls over there on that show called Dollhouse, you know?
Called Dollhouse. Oh my God, that festive show with the trans girls. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I was there doing like hair and stuff. Y'all probably see me in a couple.
You were with Sapphire. Y'all were just going to check in on them.
With her. Yeah, we was going checking in and stuff. I was just there. It was crazy up in that house. Woo. But y'all can get to scoops and stuff, how I feel about the cast.
One of the dolls that definitely captivated this last episode was Savannah Garcia de Quiero Muchos Taco Bell. How did you feel about Savannah?
Oh, poor Vanna. You know what I'm saying? She was up there looking casket ready. I just felt so bad. You get what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know if it was some wolves howling or, bitch, somebody had just, deer got ran over. But, bitch, all I look at the screen, I'm over here in the kitchen. Bitch, I don't want to go get me a motherfucking snack. Bitch, I hear from the motherfucking kitchen. I'm like, what the fuck? Who the fuck like that? What, bitch, is the horn going out of this bitch? I was lost. I go back to the motherfucking TV. It's Savannah. Poor Vanna. And, you know, I felt so fucking bad. But, you know, when you do clownery, the clownery comes back to bite. And it comes back to get you. And I don't feel like she deserved that. But I do feel like she should have definitely got Joce when she was like feeling like she should have. Because that would have never happened. You let it linger. And then she lingered her foot into your tata. So I just felt like, you know, it should have definitely been handled first day when she got up like, on grip, guys, I'll beat your ass, guys, on grip, blue. Bitch, she was ready to do that. And I'm like, okay, bitch, hold on. Like, bitch, is she going to give her that? And it took for her to leave out in the wheelchair, for her to finally wake up and snap up that Joce got her.
Damn, cuz. I'm so sorry to hear that, cuz. Welcome to the Shabrikas Podcast. You guys can definitely follow and catch us on YouTube at the Shabrikas Podcast. Make sure you guys are definitely clicking that notification, comment, and subscribe. This is going to be one of the hottest interviews. You know, we do have a challenge right now. The dolls with the most views for the reunion gets a Shabrika check. So, you know, YG is just coming in.
Y'all heard that, YGs? Y'all heard that?
So you guys have to definitely tap in, share the live, go view, let the girls know. So she could definitely win that check. So welcome, YG. How are you, beautiful?
I need that money. I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. It's so good to have you. Let me tell you something. They have been rooting for you for like the longest. I did not know that you have like this support system and like this community that you have created and built who love you. Like, to them, you're like the queen. You're their Nicki. You're, you know what I'm saying? They definitely ride for you and they fuck with you. And I could see it. I could really see it. No shade.
I love my girls, no shade. Like, it took me like a few years and like, you know, hard work and, you know, dedication, getting in on the internet, you know what I'm saying, memes and, you know, post up on big blogs. Like, I had to really get in and like build my girls up, you know what I'm saying? They built me up, you know what I'm saying? I feel my second family, honestly, you know. Shout out to the YGs.
I'm happy to hear that. Like, you're in, like, right now, a lot of people, if they didn't know, like, you have been going viral on the Monkey app. Y'all been doing y'all thing over there, and it's so crazy because anytime I scroll through Instagram, it's little clips of y'all like in the middle of the night or just doing whatever you guys are doing. What made y'all even like wanted to start like going on Monkey and giving them personality and raising on top of hell? Because the voice,
honestly, like, I used to just really get up there and just really just talk to people. Like, it really just started off as me just being bored. I feel like Monkey was just an app that a lot of people just grew up on, getting on, like, just trolling, having fun on. But I used to, like, get on there and, like, make it, like, my troll mom. I used to sometimes go up there, you know, with crazy festive wigs and just do my little trolling ones. And honestly, I just did it because it was, like, fun to do. Like, it wasn't really a reason why. I was just young, unhinged, and I'm still unhinged a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I still make my content, and the girls still go up and, like, you know, even though I'm like moving away, like, still do my little streams and Monkey and stuff like that still, but I'm still trying to, like, you know, elevate and get into, like, you know, bigger and better. Like, I want to expand my streams, make it more, you know, more more of an audience. I want to give
More
more
audience and just
content
out
and
there
have
in
people
in the industry of
not just
social media.
monkey. Yeah, because you can't just be going monkey up on monkey for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? Like it was cute. You know what I'm saying? It'd be cute, but give the girls a little bit more. Like you know what I'm saying? We already going viral for that. Still go viral for that. That's easy viral one too. You know what I'm saying? So.
All right, so for the ones who do not know you, let them know how old are you, where you're from, and what is your zodiac sign.
Well, I'm from Philadelphia. I'm 21 and I'm Aquarius, big Aquarius, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Aquarius. And yeah, my birthday January 29th. So I'm a January Aquarius. But we still, we still appreciate you.
Okay, shout out to them Aquariuses, y'all. It be a lot of Aquariuses everywhere. Like, it don't matter where you go, you're going to find you an Aquarius. Aquariuses don't play.
It's so many on the show.
It's a
like
lot.
I didn't know. It was so many Aquarius girls. I'm like, okay, Aquarius. Y'all
Okay, which
out
one's
here.
your favorite Aquarius girl? Like, who do you be like? Okay,
Barbie.
You know what? Barbie. Yeah, yeah. I
Barbie,
can
my
see
girl.
that.
I love me some Barbie. Like Barbie, like I feel like only because I say Barbie because like I feel like I relate to Barbie more. Like she more on the comedic side. Like we be having our keys. Y'all know if you know me, I'm always down to have a key and like laugh and shit. And she be right there on that same time. And so I live for Barbie. Like she definitely like one of my favorite Aquariuses.
Okay, so this interview is going to get real intense. Okay, so we're going to start with how we were introduced to YG Dior. Now, YG was supposed to come on here, and YG had felt a little like, standoffish because me and YG, to me, never has had any like bad blood or anything of that nature. But to me, because when I do my job and stuff like that, I'm very like, I don't hold personal grudges or anything with anyone.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Yes, I know how to Shabrik, but I don't be knowing and thinking that my Shabriks definitely could make someone feel a certain way about me or my actions or any of those things. So at those time and places, I never think that deep. You know what I'm saying? I never think about people's emotions. Right. I never think how it can
you'll be just trying to get to the Shabri.
Right, I'll be trying to get into the Shabri. So we had a conversation on the back end. I said we're gonna have it on the front end about where did we go wrong, because you did mention me on Miss Cookie Tookie's podcast. Miss Thing Bitch. Ooh.
I didn't mention you. You got brought up.
Okay, I got brought up on Alexis's podcast.
Yes, the girls brought you up.
So tell me how did we go left? Let them know like what exactly how you're feeling.
Basically like years ago, up on Big O, y'all know will always be there damn dino ad bitches, always the most unhinged shit going on up on there. So around the time like I had like it was like my first teen years, like I had just turned like 18. Like I was trying to get into Big O. Like when I first came to Big O, I was 16, but I didn't really like get in because it wasn't really like as I wasn't really as in a part of that world. For like it was my type of tea because there was a lot going on. So I was still getting it on Instagram, and like when I came over to Big O, it was like a different type of wave. It wasn't like that much going on. So I thought. So I got up on Big O, and I was still having my way. Like I was really like always top 3 trending bitch. I was that girl, like still that girl. But you know what I'm saying? Up on that app, I was getting, and I had my motherfucking ones and my peaks and shit. So it was a specific time when I got into it with this boy by the name Maj, or the case is, and we both from the same city, Philly, and we used to be cool, or the case was, and we just fast forward, we had got into it, and it was like a real big one too, and it all kind of had stemmed and like added into me and another person's issue at the time, which was Tay, and like that was like a bigger stem thing. So me and you got into it literally from you being, Shabrika doodle-doops, getting into the teas, and you was also friended with Tay and more so riding with her at the time. So, like, at that time, you was like,
I don't think I was riding with her at that time.
No, sis, you was.
I was?
You was. Like, I had to get in because I was getting into the video clips a couple, like, days ago before I did this, and I was like, okay, yeah, girl, like, I got my, I got my Shabriks too.
Okay.
So like you was like, no, because you bitches get up on this motherfucking shit and y'all use Tay and y'all sit around, but y'all be trying to sit over here and y'all be trying to go against her. That's what you was saying. And it was like, oh my God, Shabrik, you giving me the Shabriks. Jeez.
Okay.
And like we had kind of went from there, like it kind of just stemmed into a big boom, bada bang. And like with me being into it with Maj, you had kind of got up into that because, you be into the Shabriks of everybody, fights and teas. And, girl, you had, offered Maj some coins to get me. So I was like, ooh.
I don't remember giving Maj anything. I feel as if that I was trying to speed up the process. It was too much talking on the
Right.
internet. You know what I'm saying? We seen Maj doing a lot of copy plays on the back end. He was taking his time. You know, if you could talk all these things about YG and you wanted her so bad and y'all in the same city, girl, what's moving you? Do you need a little change? Like, what's going on?
Right.
You know?
Right. But it was not also just Maj that was offered the coin. It was anybody that was offered the coin because you were like, I got $500 cash for whoever get YG.
I
So
get
I'm
that.
like, oh my God, this girl is putting a bounty hunt on little old me. What? So I'm like, OMG. So bitch, at the time, I'm like, oh my God, like bitch, it's like a big ass hate train. Bitch, I'm the youngest bitch on the motherfucking panel. I'm like, you know what? They like, fuck that young shit. You young bitches be having all this. We gonna get it. So the girls was at me and like, girl, it was a lot. It was a lot of girls coming at me and bitch, no shade. I had to fight. Bitch, I motherfucking go outside, bitch. Y'all motherfucker was putting bounties out, and guess what? Bitches didn't get their money's worth, cause no shade. I got up out there, bitch, and I did my one twice. Cause girl, you was at the scene of two of them. But girl, I gave the girls two of them, and had to show the girls that I was not playing. And them girls was trying to get them refunds on them CAs. But you know,
Okay.
I feel like I was able to honestly move on from it because that was just a big ass like ball of mess on Big O, and like I feel like everybody was just messy as fuck up there, and it was just like, girl, I just feel like, girl, moving on, like I could just move on because it was just like, girl, I could just move on, like bitch, I fought, it was what it was, bitch, it was
Well, let me
years
say this.
ago.
I do want to sincerely apologize. At that moment, I don't think that I had any like personal vendetta against you. I think that I was just so hungry for production and just wanted to give the people like a good show. And I feel as if that you guys were already beefing. You know what it was? I was trying to be not STV before it was not STV. That's what I think it was. I was
Girl,
trying to be producer.
you was
I was
you was okay, you was
I was in my
CEO.
producer mode. You know what I'm saying? Because yes, you are right. When you ended up fighting Maj, I was like, okay, who got some money? Like, what was like, run me up, get my cash app, let's make it happen. They doing too much talking. We need to see YG in the paint. Maj is acting like he's scared, but he not scared. He ended up bringing a whole load of family members to come Shabrik
Right,
because
no
he
shade,
didn't
it
want
was
to
a
come by
lot.
himself.
And girl, no shade, that was a lot to get over in the time because it was really like a lot of people that was hyping it up. And it was like at the time, I was just looking at it from a standpoint of like, bitch, I'm a girl. And I wasn't scared of no hoe. I was going
No,
out there
you
regardless.
wasn't.
But it was like the girls was, hyping up that Bush Queen to come and fight me. And it was like, OMG, why are y'all hyping up, this boy to come get me? But bitch, at the end of the day, bitch, I'm going to stand 10 toes. This bitch pulled up to my house. So bitch, we going to just have to get it on and popping like hot grease. But looking back, it was just, I feel like, that just had stemmed into my like kind of standoffishness from towards Butch Queens because it was like multiple Butch Queens hyping it up. It was also some that was like, defending it, but it was just like OMG, like where is the, protection of the girls? If we supposed to be all together, where's the protection of the girls? And girl, this boy that's not even out is being, promoted to come fight me because bitch, he's not
He
even really in the
he
community. So it wasn't even like it
he
was like
wasn't out.
he still ain't. But that's just a story for another time. So
So,
you
so
know
let me
what I'm
say this:
saying?
when we met you, you've always, like even right now on that STV on the confessions, you've always screamed out, "I'm a woman, I'm a woman, I'm a woman," and we didn't believe you. Like I'm gonna be honest with you, because like you've never really came out and said, "Hey, I'm trans." So in our mind, we're just thinking like how everybody else be thinking. Oh, that's a real pretty, person who likes to wear wigs and makeup and stuff. But you used to be like, what's that?
Me?
No, I'm a woman. I'm a
No,
woman.
literally, because the
Like,
girls transition real young. Like one thing about YG Dior, I told my mom about my transition when I was in third grade. Like I told my mom who I wanted to be, so I always
mm-hmm,
knew who I wanted to be. So it
mm-hmm,
was like it wasn't like a butch queen and wig and drags phase. It was always Dior, her, she. It was always Fish. It was always one of the girls.
mm-hmm.
So it was like I was dead ass, and like me coming around and actually I will say and give Big O his tens. Me coming around on Big O actually opened me up more to a community and made me just more push. Because at first I was not even. I was just full on black woman. If y'all know me and y'all been supporting YG, y'all know as a black woman, that was just my catchphrase of
Uh
the show to
huh.
the death of me.
Uh
And
huh.
I wasn't like going out, ever, accepting or saying that. But, eventually a bitch stopped giving a fuck because bitches was using it over me like, oh, bitch, we know this. And dude, and I got so sick and tired. I'm like, yup, and still the baddest bitch, still clearing hoes, and still could take any bitch nigga. Yeah. So, that was just how I started feeling at the time and still applies. And, that's why it just became more of an open thing.
So that was definitely that situation with Maj. And then the other situation, we don't know about the girl, but the girl ended up calling you out and she met you at the mall spot or whatever the situation was,
Right.
and everybody really thought at that moment, because that girl is
It
like
was
so
the end of
known for
me.
fighting. They thought it was the end
It
of
was the
you.
end of me.
No shade, YG. They really thought it was the end of you. And you got out that car. And I don't know if you was like pep talking yourself or you was like motivating yourself. You was walking and talking, walking and talking. And by the time you got to the target, bitch, it was straight go mode. And that result of that fight
Child.
had everybody shook. Cause you literally sat on top of that girl and went and get up.
Oh no, no,
You sat on top of that girl. You was like,
no.
y'all thought she was gonna beat me? Y'all thought she was gonna beat me? Girl. And I feel as if that was what started, to me, that persona that we see on Dollhouse, because you really don't like to fight. You're really a good time. You really are a fun ball, life of the party type of a black woman. And when we get you out of your character, bitch, this is what we get. We get that Philly. Get silly.
Yeah.
Hello?
And I really hate that. Like, I really hate. That's what I really had said with me going on to the TV, that I didn't want to come out, and it did come out at least a good 2 times. And you know what I'm saying, that wasn't my proudest moments, but at the same time, I don't really. That's not, like you said, that's not really my character. That's not my go-to. I'm always trying to have fun, uplift. Like, I'm always trying to lighten the mood. I'm always trying to make the girls stop arguing. So it's like when I get brought in that, and since I rarely get in that mode, it really it frustrates me even more, and I'll be even more angry. Like, bitch, now I gotta get this. I gotta get crazy. Like, bitches want me to get crazy. I'll show you crazy, and that's how I be feeling. It's like, okay, bitch, I'm finna show you hoes, and that's how I be feeling. It's like, but I'm trying to learn that to control, because I don't want that to keep on being a thing where bitches will get me out the element. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
So tell me,
I
when
would
it comes
rather
to
than
like
that.
your friendships and things of that nature, like we watch you on social media, and normally you don't really get into it with a lot of people, but for some reason, you're supposedly sisters and friends. They always, I don't know if it's because like you're the younger one, or it's giving like they be want to bully you and then they get gagged in the midst of the bullying situation. So the reason I say that is because it was one incident with some girl trying to kick the door down and blah 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 blah. That was a sister. And then when we get on the reality show, we hear about you and Ariana Bines, who's a sister as well, getting into it. So we really didn't get the dialogue of what transpired between you and Ari. How did y'all relationship even like fall apart to make it to Not STV?
Well, honestly, it was a back and forth a lot up on social media. We really had gotten to it from Big O. I feel like Big O comments and just a lot of stuff, and just played a lot of part into the situation. And like we just it kept revisiting back to, oh bitch, when I see you, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. And I will take part in it. It was mainly me that was pushing the fact that, like, bitch, because when I get frustrated to the point, it's like, okay, bitch, bitch, what's up?
You don't
Like,
want to talk.
you
You
know
don't
what
want
I'm
to talk
saying?
no more.
And I will say, it wasn't really her that went to that part, but it was me, because I would just tell her, like, bitch, the fact that we fell out, and bitch, I really value and looked at you like as a sister, and it's like, bitch, I'm just so hurt and angry that, bitch, we really into it right now, and it angered me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't exactly want to fight, but it was just like that anger will make you want to do things. You know what I'm saying? So it made its way to Now TV, because it just been brewing, just going on months and months, and like Now TV was the first time we had ran into each other. So it was like, now it was time for all that shit that was said on the big old blogs, everything that was said on the phone. It was like, okay, bitch, what's up? Because, bitch, it was given, bitch, when we see each other, we was going to fight. But when we got to that point, I had seen her in the hotel room. This is like, if to revisit this again, I had seen her before we went to film it. So before any cameras, anything, I had walked into the hotel to change this when we first landed, everything. They, give us a location, pull up. I pull up, you know what I'm saying, feeling fast. I'm like, oh, this is nice, honey. Okay, what's tea? I'm ready to walk in. And girl, I
And
walk
they
in.
said you were live.
I was, yes. I was live on TikTok. So I'm walking, I'm like, y'all, okay, we here. I'm heart beating. I don't know what's going on when I'm walking into, bitch. Okay. I walk in, Ari at the fucking front desk. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, hey, boo. Like, bitch, I instantly go to like, hey, because I'm not going to be like ever just a stereotype of bitch. Like, bitch, if I see you, I'm going to speak regardless of the situation. I'm like, hey, what's he? Like, bitch, I'm on the live and everything. Like, hey. She like, hey. I'm like, you look cute. She like, I know, like, she started serving it. But the whole time I really was giving her like her time. I'm like, bitch, you look cute. Regardless of what, like, I had not seen her in person. So regardless of like all that hate and stuff and like me arguing with her and all that shit.
That
like,
was kind of like your olive branch at that moment.
Yeah, it
Okay.
was. I will say honestly, it was because it was like I didn't want to really go on TV and fight. Honestly, because it was like, bitch, that's gonna always be brought up. You know what I'm saying? Like that's something like you see how me and Megan we got into it, we got past that, but girl, that's something that's going. That was 2023, bitch. That's
Yeah.
something that's gonna always continue to be brought up, and it's like, bitch, it just be like, ugh. But it was like, okay, bitch, it just is what it is. And like from that moment, a lot of girls had played a messy part into that situation too, because when I was at the hotel, we had moved away from
Who
each
are
other.
some of the
Like we had,
girls?
so basically, like I remember Sliana had told me that Ari was like saying stuff like when she got back up to the hotel room. It was like, yes, Ari was like basically saying like, you know, like y'all was into it when she get to the house, like she was, you know, y'all was gonna run there. Da, da, da. I'm like, well, bitch, I just seen her at the hotel, so bitch, if she wanted to run it,
Right.
we could
She
have
had
just did
wanted that.
it.
She could have just
Like,
got at
cause
the hotel.
I wasn't thinking of TV. You get what I'm saying? Like, bitch, I'm
Uh-huh.
still thinking of bitch. If it's that, bitch, we could have just fought right in the parking lot, bitch. What's up? Just scrub the ground, bitch. But you know, they like, oh yeah, when she gets to the house, I'm like, oh girl, like when she get here, I'm gonna just ask her because I did not believe it. I'm like, bitch, we did not get into it in the hotel, so it was like, girl, maybe y'all being mixy. Fast forward, y'all didn't really see on camera. She gets there to the house. She walks in, and I had, you know, she walked over, and you know, it was giving like, you know, shade, little banter and stuff like that at first. But then when she had sat down, I had just asked her like, so Yana was saying before you got here, like, you know, that you wanted to fight me, like, girl, what's that tea? And like, since I guess she already got into it with Jelani and them and Kenzie, and they was saying she was boring, her tensions was already up. So she just went to bitch, right, like, yeah, right, like, and they were just like, okay, bitch, what, bitch, and we just got to it, and it's like, honestly, like, I had told her too, even, like, after that, because we had, like, made up and stuff, I told her, like, bitch, I was actually genuinely trying to talk, like, I was not really getting on that, and she was basically saying, like, you know, like, bitch, I didn't know, like, what it was, you know, it'd be, like, shade, and, like, bitch, you be keying a lot and stuff, and I'm like, girl, I genuinely was, like, trying to have that conversation. So, you know, that's what happened. We fought. I'm glad we didn't continue it out. You know what I'm saying? Because had we continued to fight, because I got angry. Had we continued to fight, I feel like we probably would have got the juking and making that whole Airbnb be fucked up. But glad the girl
So
was able
I'm
to end
actually
live.
like in the midst of that, right? Our first interaction with each other. A lot of people just saw that you were kind of like antagonizing her. And you have this,
No.
I'm gonna be honest with you, you have this thing where you do be genuine, but people don't like it doesn't come it come as if like you're testing out the waters, you're checking temperatures, you being funny, and then that's where it can go left where it's like, girl, she not being real. Like, girl, this whole just like,
Right, right.
she looking for a moment.
Right.
And
Cause she probably took it as that, you know what I'm saying? I
mhm,
guess, but it was like, girl, it wasn't that. Cause like me,
mhm,
I just feel like if it really was an issue, we could have just fought. Like I
mhm.
didn't feel like we needed to wait. We didn't need to get to the house, girl. If it was like, girl, if we really was just on that bitch, it could have been like, when I was in the camera right there, could have been, bitch, da da, like, bitch, what's up? Like you said all that, it could have been that, but bitch, I genuinely was trying to peace treaty at first, but it was like, okay, bitch,
So
I'm just going.
how do people, because you're always funny, you're always the life of the party, you don't take nothing seriously. How do you make people take you seriously? Because my thing is sometimes your delivery can just be funny. Like you could be
I can
dead
see that
ass.
too, and I be so mad because it's like sometimes I feel like that's another thing too. Bitches probably really think I be either keying and stuff. So in
Mhm,
even moments like that, bitches think I'm playing funny, and it's like, bitch, I'm being for real. And it's like
mhm,
bitches don't take this for real until it become disrespectful or become anger, and it's like, no, it
mhm,
shouldn't have to get to that when I'm genuinely just trying to have a conversation. And I get it, maybe me, you know, Kiki, YG, but
mhm.
bitch, I'm still a human being, bitch, and we can still have a conversation like regular civilized adults without it having to be I'm angry, screaming at the top of my lungs, or sounding irritable or irritated. You get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And you know, I feel like that was another thing too, even with me and Ms. Joss. But we're gonna get to that.
We're gonna get into that. What I want to get into, because you had just stated that you being young and you basically telling your mom that you wanted to transition and things at 3 years old. How did you know you were different? Like, what made you feel like, you know what? I'm in a different person's body. This is not what I like. And how did you end up getting your mom's support? Because one thing about I'm learning is that people don't get a lot of people's support when it comes to family and things of that nature. And a lot of girls are still fighting to this day to get the support. So how was yours so easy for you to be supported when it comes to your transition?
It definitely wasn't just like a walk in the park. I'll tell you that. Like we went through it. Like I feel like every family, like you go through your. They question like, is this like a phase? Is this
Hmm.
like for real? Like what's going on? Da, 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 da. But like I always stayed true to who I was. Like we went, you know, back and forth. Like I was to the point where I was so stubborn and like who I was that I would go through the punishments after, you know, and still come back the next day, literally, you know, with my lip gloss on, with my hair done, and would not care. I would literally like it came to a point where I was like, okay, like this is for real and we not it's no longer nothing we can like do. And it was like, you know, it wasn't like I was getting, you know, beatings and all that stuff for being who I was, but it definitely was something like I have religious parents. Like my dad is a pastor and my mom is Muslim. So it was like when you got two different, you know, it's two different religions, you know what I'm saying? They, you know, if you know, they don't really be going for all of that.
Right.
And you know, it was definitely like I had to have my conversations with them and stuff like that. But, you know, my mom came around to it like real like quick because she was always my best friend. Like my mom, we was always just close. So it was like she never like shunned me because of that. Like it was just she was just trying to understand. And like once she kind of started getting it, it was just like, okay, we just was cool. And like as for my dad, it was like, you know, my dad never had an issue with it. It was just my dad, it was just certain ways my dad wanted me to be because he was religious. He wanted me to, you know, my personality was very unhinged and it's like, you know, still is a little bit. So if you could take how I am now, I always kind of been like that. Like I was always so giggly, you know, I was getting like the jokester in school, I was getting trouble. So it was like they will often blame that on being trans or, you know, they'd be like, oh yeah, like you get in trouble with that, and it's like, no, they don't go hand in hand. Like, you know, I'm just who I am, but at the same time, I also this person too. And my dad kind of came around to it, you know what I'm saying? Like we had the conversation. It was like, we've been cool and it's, you know, it's just
Okay,
that,
okay. I'm happy to hear that. Because a lot of times, like when it comes to like the mothers are normally the ones that are harder to get across. The dads are more like, you know, eventually I'll come around. You know what I'm saying? If you keep pressuring the dads, you keep pressuring the dads, and you start like playing that guilt role with them, they'll come around. But the mamas, bitch, they be like, no, I'm not going through this. I'm not gonna take this. No, that's your transition. I'm not transitioning with you because I know what I birthed and da da da. So those moms are kind of harder, and for you to have a supportive mom, that's like a huge thing. Because a lot of, like I said, a lot of times like moms are stubborn and they don't want to like.
Don't get me wrong. We went through our shit. That's what I'm saying. We went through our shit. But it was like eventually, like, you know, my mom had a deep conversation with me. Like, she didn't want to lose her child over that. Like, you know, she just came to accept me for who I was. Like, it wasn't like I said, we've always been best friends. So for it to be like, oh, I'm going to disown you because of this. It was just like, you know, she just said to me that was not how she was going. And she's seen like a lot of things and like just how kids go through that. And like, she wanted to be there more for me and put her feelings aside because in the day, like, you know, I'm still her child. And like, I just appreciate her for like, you know, being like that. Don't get me wrong, we get into our arguments and, you know, we be getting into it, but, you know, that's any mom, any kid, you know what I'm saying? We gonna argue, but at the end of the day, like, she got my back 10 times fold.
Okay, so the girls have been watching you. I don't think you've been, you know that you've been watched, but the girls have definitely been watching you. And you were going through this journey where you were moving to New York or you weren't moving to New York. What was
I
that?
wasn't moving to New
You
York.
was moving to New York. You was always in New York. Like every week you were in New
No,
York.
I was not.
You was? Yes, you was.
Wrong girl. I was not always in New York, babe.
Yes, you were.
I went to New York for like literally like a couple balls. That's about it. With Jaybiez.
No, it wasn't Jaybiez. I'm telling
It
you.
was. I'm telling you, the only place I went to was Atlanta. Are you talking about Atlanta?
No, it was New York.
It was not in New York. It was Atlanta.
Let me tell you what happened because, okay, so it was definitely on a couple of blog sites. They thought that you were going to New York to go get, you know how the girls go get the free surgeries and stuff? Because you were there. Like, you were outside in New York. I remember you had on your you had on a onesie situation. You were in New York. Jaybiez was not there. You were by yourself. I don't know.
I would never be in New York by myself.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you the receipts.
Show me because everybody in here confused.
I don't know if you was by the train station or whatever, but they thought that you were literally like in New York, like moving or, you know, getting surgery or things of that nature. But that was like literally the word on the street. That's why I said
never got surgery. I've never had nothing done, but that was just some blog shit because I ain't never know about that. I ain't heard nothing about that. But no, I've been to New York like a couple times, and like I said, for balls and like to visit my little sister. Maybe that's it because, you know, she live in New York, but I don't really go out there. Atlanta was where I went to, and that's where it was like, you know, more of a mix when I was out there, maybe. But like in New York,
Okay. So how did you get the call actually to be on Dollhouse?
I mean, you know, when Nicki say, how you gonna do a free girl song and not include Nicki Minaj? You get what I'm saying? So like when they was calling for the dolls, it was just only right they called for the doll. And you know, my brand was so as a black woman, but at the same time, I just feel like I should go on the show these bitches how to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, young bitch, don't have to really, you know, do the most for camera time. Don't really gotta come, you know, fighting and doing all that bitch, and I'm still going, you know, benefit the most is. So you know, I got the call, I got the text right originally when it got announced in 2023. So it was like I was already on board for that, and I was already ready to go because I always had a vision that it was going to be cute, and it turned out to be exactly how I thought it was going to be. Well, some shit gagged me, but everything else, it was a cute outcome.
Did you have any like people that you felt like were gonna make the show that didn't make the show?
What you mean, like make it?
Like, do you know like anyone's like maybe like you was going through auditions with you and you made it, but they didn't make it? Like when you looked at the flyer and stuff or the group chat, you're like, damn, I thought so and so had was said she was gonna be on the show and she's not.
No, not. I don't.
Because it seems like all your bitches made the cast. Jaybiez
Yeah, like
made
I
the
wasn't.
cast.
My girls made the cast. I wasn't worried about no hoe. Like besides bitches I was cool with, but even then I was like gagging at myself. I wasn't looking in the background like, oh, why she didn't come, bitch? I was worried about my outfits. Hello.
You definitely were. And let me say this: you the only person I could say literally on the show that had head to toe. A lot of the girls we seen them like with the tops and the bottoms, but you had tops, bottom, fur boots, Chinese slides, like heels, like.
Shout out to my girls. Shout out to the YG. The girls definitely came through for me and helped the girls. You know when it was preparing for Dollhouse. Thank you.
You literally came prepared, serving looks. Like, you were not playing with them. No shade. Like, out of everyone, you the person I could say that, bitch, when it came to being a doll, you were prepared. You were prepared. Shyla definitely needs her YG clan, too, because my girl wasn't prepared.
What?
She
We love
prepared.
Charlene. You know what I'm saying? She just knew she had a lot of things to run. So, you know, she came with her bob and she's ready to bob and weave. You know what I'm saying? So, fuck it. I just was rooting for her on the side. You shake that bob, bitch. You know what I'm saying? You fucked them up. But, you know, I feel like she definitely should have been allowed more of a chance. But this isn't about Charlotte. It's about me.
It's definitely about you. So you walked into the house, and the first thing you seen, like you said, like you guys were in the same hotel rooms. You seen your sister, Ariana Bines, and you know it just went left. And you know you were actually trying to keep the peace. Like I can honestly say you were trying to keep the peace. But when she got up and it was giving like, what's up? Like what's up? We finna do this now.
It was like, okay, bitch, let's get it. And honestly, like I said again, I'm glad that it has stopped to where it was at because if y'all don't realize, like I get into one round and I feel like that's really like my starter test round, like bitch, and then that second round, that's when it's like, all right, bitch, come on,
Yeah,
like bitch. After that fight, I was and it was like, cause I don't be getting worked, so it was like, bitch, I definitely be like sizing, like not to say that, but you know, to say that, like I be sizing it up to see what it got to give, and bitch, after that, like okay, bitch, like let's just do this. Let me just get you, and you know, I'm glad we paid it because I was angry, I was seeing red. And I'm glad we paid it because it was not really that. It wasn't needed for us to do all that on TV. We could have went in the room and rested out. You know what I'm saying? We had to do all that for the girls to see.
You actually have love for her because a lot of times when people are in their emotions and they're in a battle mode, all they see is red. And you snapped out of it and you was like, because you could have went round 2 and 3 because she didn't want it. I just got to keep it real. She didn't want it. And you kept asking her, like, are we good? Like, and she kept on saying, why you gonna stink me or something? You kept on saying, nah, are we good? Like, you was walking around, like, testing the temperature, like, are we good? And she was like, yo, we good. And you got back into character, and you was like, you know what? It's my sister, girl. I'm not gonna embarrass her.
Yeah, like, this is my sister. Like, girl, I ain't giving, like, you know, like, girl, come on. Like, I'm not professional.
You could have.
Like,
you could have.
What? No, that wasn't the goal.
But that wasn't the goal. And that's why I love about that because I feel as if that shows that you are genuine. You do value your friends. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, you're not the problem. Because if you wanted to be the villain in that moment and you wanted to get your lick back for all the talking on the internet, you could have. You know, and you chose to just squash it after the first round. And I can see why Kenzie was saying, nah, girl, go back. We need another one. Keep going.
But girl, like, fuck Kenzie because, bitch, when Jaybiez like, I want around, she was posted up doing a new freezer challenge, bitch. So we don't need for nobody. That's what was so funny how it played out, how she was trying to get the girls to fight and do all that when she was like, oh, I don't gotta do this, I don't gotta do that. Like, for somebody to do that, I feel like that's, you know, that just.
Oh, the YGs are saying she is a gracious queen.
No, that's what I was trying to get. Like I said, I didn't want to get fighting on the show, y'all. Like, that was not my goal, and I was trying to stay true to that. Y'all see, after that fight, it was giving, okay, personality. Boom. Y'all didn't see me get into it until a bitch started with me. Again. It's like, fuck. I can't get just entertained.
So when you've been there and you've been the confessional queen, like they've been using all of your confessionals. behind the scenes of the house and things of that nature. Like, how do you feel like? Do you feel like the girls were definitely looking for camera times, or could they have
Yes,
been
hell yeah.
gracious queens as well and paid some of the situations?
Yes, I feel like everybody was just giving like not like I feel like it was kind of expected though. Like I definitely expected that, but I was kind of like seeing it in full throttle circle, just seeing it all like in person. Okay, bitch, like we be all talking like this, no cameras, cool. And then them cameras come out, it's like everything amplified. Everybody ready to get into drag. Let's argue, bitch. Let's get to throwing drinks. And it's like, whoa, where's the genuineness of it all? But it's like I get it, it's TV. Woo, let's do that. But it's like I'm so used to being on live and entertaining already like that authentically and genuinely that it just comes naturally. And that's what I just wanted some of the girls just to believe in themselves. Like, girl, just it's gonna come naturally.
Who
If
was
you
your
got
roommate?
it.
Who was your roommate in the house?
It was London, Bria, and Persuasion.
Okay, London, Bria, and Persuasion. And how was that? Like, do you feel like you guys had built a
I had
better
fun with the
sisterhood?
girls. Yes, I had fun with the girls. We was laughing all the time. Like it was cool. Some of the girls, was upset because we was rooming together and all that. But it was like, girl, damn, like bitch, I'm just here to have a good time. Like honestly, like what's up? This ain't high school, bitch. You at this lunch table. You at this lunch table, bitch. I'm everywhere. How I'm doing cartwheels around this motherfucker. So what's up?
Okay. Okay, so some of your confessionals, you definitely had a lot to say. One of the confessionals that I feel as if that like is the highlighted moment is when you keep saying, "Where are we? Like, where are these trans? Like, what am I in the wrong place? Like." I was like, okay, now, okay, like you literally, that little clip has went viral because they're like, is she serious? She know the hell she at. What she
No,
mean?
because it has sunk into me like, okay, girl, woo, is this getting festive in this bitch? These are girls that talk about bitch putting do-rags on the fire hoe. This ain't my type of content, bitch. You put on little bounties and stuff. Bitch,
Swimming
what?
caps. Like,
I'm like, what? I thought this was BBO, bitch. We gonna fight in our heels or something, bitch. Do a little hair fight. These bitches talking about, oh, y'all wanna see blood. I'm like, what? Woo! Bitch, what? It was crazy. I'm like, damn. And it stayed like that in the house. It was a lot of blood up in there, bitch. I'm like, oh my God, bitch. Barbie losing heads. Like, bitch, the dolls losing heads.
yeah,
This is supposed to be a dollhouse.
they were definitely going for what they know. You know what? One thing that was so funny to me, it was funny that when everybody wigs got snatched off,
Oh,
everybody
I was
braids
sitting
looked
with
like
my...
they was 2 months. They was 2 months in. Like they
Well,
look like
no. Not mine.
not yours, but a couple of bitches look
Yeah.
like they had their braids in for
Oh,
two
yeah, them
months.
bitches had their shit in since Harriet was on the ground, bitch. I was confused, bitch. I get to seeing, girl, let's be real, guys. Jocelyn, my bitch, needed a new hair, a new braid down. Who else? I seen Sunday braids. Um, Shit. It was a lot of the girls,
It's two
but
more. No, it's two more. Go ahead. I'm gonna see if you see it. Go ahead. It's two more.
let me see. Hold on. Fuck. That was kind of dope. Ooh. Kenzie in that scene, she didn't have a braid down, but she was giving nigga. I was confused what that was about. Girl, she needed a braid down. Maybe could have gave a little femme. I don't know. I
Bria
wasn't
had a
looking.
rat tail.
I
Bria,
don't,
Bria had a rat
Bria.
tail.
But my thing is, my bitch Bria, she like, my bitch was growing her hair back. She was pregnant and stuff. She, like my bitch, she had lost a couple, hairline hairs and stuff.
Okay. Yes, we love that.
Yeah.
We love a woman who's growing her natural hair back. Definitely shout out to Bria.
Shout out
Okay,
to
so
Bria.
now we get into the Shabriks with you. Just pretty much like Jaybiez coming into the house. You've been into the house before Jaybiez was there. How did you feel when you found out that your sister is coming in, and how did you feel about her big shawam introduction? And did you know about it? Be fair.
Well, I was just gonna get into that. Well,
Go
I
ahead.
mean, like, why wouldn't I know, y'all? That's my issue. So when I knew she was coming, I was actually on the call with her when she made the decision to come. So it was like the day after, when we was like, I was in the room, bitch. It was like, I think it was like an argument had just happened. I had just got into like a little argument. This is right when it was like a thing where I was arguing with Jocelyn, like Michaela. Like not really Michaela, but she used something when you argue with Jocelyn. So it was basically a 2-on-1. So like I was just giving her the tease and telling her like everybody had fought and like Keish coming and da da da. And I was just like, it's like, bitch, no shit, like girl, why you didn't come, bitch, like she like no, like girl, I'm I'm a fuck it, should I come? I'm like, bitch, no shade, bitch, if you can come. So when she was arriving, I had her location. So it was like when she got there, it was like I knew she was coming, but I didn't know she was coming like that. So I was like,
So
when
you
she
already
was
had a
like,
heads up, but you didn't know she was gonna shake the party.
I didn't know she gave to everybody. She one thing about her, she gonna give you the tea. She gonna give you a full shawam. Like that's what
Right.
anybody like. Well, that's JB. She gonna give you like, but like she told me she was coming. She definitely said I'm coming to the club and like, bitch, I'm gonna get in. I'm gonna carry. But bitch, I just didn't expect that. I thought I was gonna give like, come in some dollar. I did
So
not expect that. Hands up.
so you really were a part of the setup.
Well, like I had, bitch, I hugged her and then bitch, I had moved over to the side because she had moved me right to the side, was got right up on that motherfucking stage and got the bam bam shawam and no Kevin Jay-Z, bitch. I'm like, fuck. Bitch, it was so fast, like I didn't know it was coming because like I knew something was all like different because when she hugged me, it wasn't like a sissy, like I'm here, we on the show. It was like a hug and like she was
Yeah.
already
Like you know what I'm
locked
here. You
on,
know what I'm
like,
here for,
target.
girl. Move out the way.
Yeah, and like, yeah, and it was like, okay, bitch, oh, and like everything was just like boom, so fucking fast. So
Okay, so she literally came in and she brought all
shook it up.
of the bees, and a lot of people say that innocent people are being hit. The girls are getting to it. What happened with that scene where you thought that you were Superwoman? Like it was something happened where you was just chilling. Remember, she moved you out the way, so really she already told you mind your business. So she took
So
you,
yeah,
moved you to the
right.
corner.
So basically, what had happened was she was all that whole big ass pile of ruckus that was going on, bitch. Y'all ever just see when the club where bitch or like a big fight on a cartoon where be the dust coming out? That's what the fuck it just looked like, bitch. It was a big ass scrabble, bitch. Just boom, 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 like bitch. All this barnacle music playing, bitch, and all I hear is, "Oh, they dropped the Jaybiez." I'm like, bitch, what? Bitch, I run and I hops the fuck over so fast, bitch, and I goes to climb up and gets the fucking over that damn table, and bitch, by the time I got over there, bitch, I was grabbed up. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't even nothing for me to even really see, because all I see in the crowd was just a whole bunch of just arms swinging. Then we get taken out the fucking club, and I'm literally right the fuck next to Savannah. Savannah looking like she just got hit by a big ass truck. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I'm looking like I'm just in shock that that just happened. Like, I'm shocked like everybody else, bitch. I was gagging, bitch. I ain't see my SC activated like that before. So, bitch, I'm over here like, how that? So, bitch, she looking all crazy and shit. And then next thing you know, I get in the motherfucking van, and Joce is over here looking at me like, you ain't helped Jaybiez when she was getting jumped. I'm like, bitch, excuse me, ho? And from there, child, it was some shabriks.
It was World War II. But my question is that no shade, her saying that you didn't help JB's out because she was getting jumped. Did y'all not see the army that JB's brought?
Child, and nobody was getting jumped. That's another thing that kept pissing me off because it was like, bitch, she was never getting the fuck jumped. Bitch, Savannah saying she got jumped. She never got the fuck jumped. Nobody got jumped in there. I get it was like, bitch, a lot of arms, legs, and motherfucking feet in the air. But, bitch, it was not nobody really jumping. It was just a whole bunch of grabbing. Bitch, it was a whole brawl. Bitch, McCullough got the fighting Jelani. Bitch, Trini getting knocked in the heel. Her Mario Queen's coming out her head. Bitches, motherfucking all this shit going on. So, bitch, everybody was just going crazy. So, it's like, girl, for bitches to be yelling at, bitch, y'all see me. The show footage is literally right there. Y'all see me running. Bitch, y'all see me get grabbed. Y'all see the viral scene where bitch, you keep on everybody, oh, she got grabbed, da da da. Bitch is right there. I know you saw it. So, it was like, what was the tea? Like, it was just, I feel like people were just picking. Once again, like, they bring me back to my point, how hoes just get to picking. It's like, if we cool, why is the cameras on and you want to perform? Because, bitch, I hand you the mic.
Which one of the girls that you felt like was the most performance queen?
Definitely the host. Like, I only will say really was her because it was like, girl, cameras go off and then we talking. It's like right after we began to like the first, disagreement we got into after before the speed dating event. It was basically like she had just, did her little 1-2s and she was just, I feel like feeling a little paranoid and stuff. And like, girl, somebody had DM'd her from a fake page of a story it was a story she had posted of us, the one of us on the van, y'all, where I had the red side part and then girl, we was on the bus and da. Somebody had replied to him and was like, oh, she fake, get away from her, Joce. And Joce looked over at me like, oh, really, YG? I'm like, bitch, what are you talking? Like, bitch, it's a fucking fake ass page, fat ass fan behind it is just saying something. And bitch, she just started looking all weird. And then after that, girl, we getting off of the van. I'm about to get off the van. She looked back at me like, YG, you about to hit me? I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Bitch, what? And then we get back to the house, because then after that, my college jumped in. That was the part where I had told the girls where it was like, okay, bitches were like trying to come in twos. And it was like, okay, bitch, I'm not finna be fighting two big hoes now, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And girl, right after that, I went up to Jocelyn, no camera. She getting her makeup done. I'm like, girl, like that was a lie. And she just like, no, like, was I really doing a
You
lot?
think you
Oh,
think you
like
think
I'm
it was like
sorry.
a seasoned moment, like she was too seasoned
It was,
up.
that's why I just said she did her Shabriks. She did. I seen it. So it was like, girl, I was like, okay, girl, that's what it was. And I kind of had gagged, and like I said, like I just knew it was that because from there it was like, okay, this is some different type of shit I'm dealing with on this show. I was kind of nervous.
Them
You know what
girls
I'm
got
saying? Even
extra
when
superpowers, bitch, when they
yes,
season.
even when I'm in a club and stuff, and I see like I kind of like get the running low key, like bitch, I know I make my keys like, hey, bump it up, woo woo, but bitch, no shade, seeing that shit in person, I'll be like, okay, bitch, let me move
Anytime.
over to the left, ho, let me go. So it was like, girl, like I was scared. I'm like, that's after that moment, I thought every girl that was just performing was just on that. I'm like, okay, because these bitches is cool 1 minute, and then bitch, these cameras get to going on. These bitches is
They become incredible
Powerpuff
hogs.
girls, no Powerpuff girls.
Nah, it was incredible hogs. Um, no shade.
Powerpuff girls.
Girl, with a piece of the Incredible Hulk, the puff puff turned into "Arr!" um. Let me say this. So you and Josh definitely have been sisters and things of that nature, and I feel as if that it was always hidden pressure. I don't feel as if that JB should have been because you're JB's friend and you're JB's
Right.
longest
And let me also clock
sister.
this.
Go
They were
ahead.
also cool and close because of me. I was also the people like y'all. If they're just a little unknown thing, like girl, like bitch, I be trying to bring my friends together. Like bitch, I be trying to bring all my girls together. Like bitch, with Pookie and Jaybiez, they was into it. I was so heavily campaigning for them to break that whole thing, and bitch, trying to get them to make up. And girl, now you see all us together. Bitch, with Ari and Jaybiez, girl, my bitch was like a little, standoffish. It was like a lot of bitch that was bringing it up and bringing us to situations they don't understand. It was like, girl, me and I was giving all y'all good reviews to this lady, and bitch, me and her cool. And it was like with fucking Jocelyn, it's like bitch. You over here trying to get into it with me over my longest friend when bitch y'all wasn't even cool that long. Y'all got cool because of bitch me being Nebby and my sister and we just all being around the same age and we could be together. But it was like you was my friend, she was my sissy, and it's like bitch now we all three. But it's like for you to be trying to check me on my issue, like y'all just overly close. It was like girl, you trying to fiend. That's when I knew it was a
She trying to
performance.
take
Cause
your
it was like
spot.
yeah, because it was like, but it was never even given that because them girls never FaceTime, never text like that. It was like, girl, she was calling me and stuff, coming to Philly seeing me. It was like, girl, the first time we all linked up and she even linked with JB's was the picture that's on my page. That's the one with JB's birthday. That was the first time we all had even hung out. So it was like, bitch, for you to be even over here trying to perform and trying to give like a clock my tea and be this friend and this, that, and third, it's like, bitch, you shouldn't be talking about no friend because no shit, you should have been getting behind Mikayla fighting on them bitches. You should have been worried about that. That's your friend. Worry about your girlfriend, your friend. You should have been fighting bitches with her instead of telling
No,
me what
that's
me
not
and
her
my
friend. That's
sister
not
doing.
my article.
Well, her particle, her icicle, bitch, breezy, breezy. Bitch, I don't give a fuck. She should have motherfucker been running that shit behind her instead of motherfucking worried about me and my bitch. Because the whole time it came out, bitch, I was right there for my sissy. And girl, you did all that just to turn around and be like, oh, well, I ain't want to get into it with you. That's what kind of pisses me off, even though we did move on. And it kind of always brings me back to be irritated with her. Because it's like, bitch, we didn't have to get into it. Bitch, you got into it with me when I was actually genuinely cool with you. Bitch, we was cool outside the show. And I feel like once you get cool with bitches on the show or y'all in a workplace, that's when it becomes you no longer seen as a friend. You seen as a co-worker and a bitch I could just play with because we on the same network. And it's like, I don't got time to be cool with no bitch like that. We can just say hi and bye and it could just be that.
So the scene hasn't really aired. We seen you guys literally like thumping. And it all started from her thinking that you weren't a real friend or you should have been jumping in for JBs and things of
Oh,
that nature.
that aired.
Oh, it aired.
Oh yeah, and everybody seen like bitch no shade. That fight, it was even better. I feel like the fight was better on Isaiah's phone because it's like on the camera. It's like bitch, that ankle was
Yeah,
suspect. And girl,
I ain't like how they edited. The edit that
yeah,
I
like
showed, it ain't really get a chance to for
it
us to
didn't
see the grind.
it didn't give nothing. It was like you're seeing it on TV versus seeing it directly after you came in the room, showed me on the phone. It gave a 5, 6, 7 day, and that's why Isaiah and everybody y'all heard behind the scenes like okay YG do loop, and it was like girl, I was man, I wanted to get in, I wanted to keep going, but it was like
Do
okay
you feel
girl,
like
now it's
you feel like you feel like you handled her?
not enough.
Oh.
But it was like I was able to move on, but definitely in that moment, not enough. Definitely not. And that's why I was trying to go so hard. I jumped out the window. If y'all didn't see, fun fact, if y'all seen when I ran through that glass window, I wasn't out there that whole time. They put me in the room because I even seen people like, was you out there when JB's fought Persuasion and poop? Bitch, I was in the room. Directly after my fight with Jocelyn, they had me secure, bitch, behind a room, and it was to the point where I had to jump through that window. If y'all go back to the scenes where we all in my bedroom and shit like that, if y'all see them windows right next to the bed, I jumped through that window, ran through that bitch, and ran through that motherfucking glass door to get the fuck back in. And it was like, bitch, I'm over here acting an ass. And then you come over here the next day like, I just want to apologize. Like, It wasn't like I just felt like you weren't there for your friend.
What happened with that scene where Persuasion was doing her confessionals and you was going outside? What you was gonna do? You went outside to go smoke? Like, girl, they
No,
caught
I
you.
was looking for my phone. I was looking for my phone, and that's what I like. That was so unprofessional. Like, why would they do
Production
that?
knew they could have cut that out, girl.
They could have cut that out. Like, why do y'all see me going to get my phone? They don't make no motherfucking sense. Bitch,
the
I'm over here
cam
confused.
the cameras are always on you, so always
Mind
and
you,
then
I had lost my phone.
mind
I had lost
you,
my phone at Waffle House.
they're so petty. Girl,
I just,
they didn't put that. Not only they could have blurred it out, they could have edited it out. They actually took the mic down from Persuasion so they could hear the background of what was.
yes, like why would they put that? Like, and I think they made that like they thought that was a key or something. Like she
They
just
thought
over there
it was
talking about her
serious.
trying to get some niggas, and bitch, here I go tiptoeing through. Like,
Yes, that was
but that was
definitely
definitely a key.
definitely a big thing. Right now, one of the videos that's going viral is you fighting and security protecting you, and everyone has
Mm.
been saying the way if a man don't look at them like that, they don't want him. What was going on with you in security?
Not a motherfucking thing. Girl, I didn't be really mother to that shit until it came on TV and everybody else was looking at it. Cause in the moments when I'm in the club and I'm trying to fight, bitch, I don't even see how everybody looking at it on the camera. Bitch, I'm over here like, let me go. Bitch, like, okay, like, let me go. Okay, I'm not just like, okay, like, bitch, I'm over here having a conversation, bitch, to let me go so I can motherfucking go see the teas. And bitch,
Hmm.
everybody over here getting their little cooter cats wet, bitch, to some motherfucking regular ass conversation, bitch. Oh my God, and the way he's looking at, bitch, he was just listening to what the fuck I was saying in this loud ass club. And then we get
No,
to
no,
the
he wanted you. No, he wanted you. The way he held you,
girl.
the way he protected you, girl, the way
He
he
couldn't
looked at.
have wanted me. That was Isaiah man.
They all Isaiah man.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Um, you never know. You know, guys like butch queens and they like trans girls. He could have been trans attracted.
He bi.
Look, he's bi. Oh yeah, definitely
He's
he wanted that. Yes, ma'am.
he
You
was
gonna have to give
he
Isaiah that one. You gonna have to give Isaiah that one.
no, I have a man. But no, it was just like, girl, that was literally like his trade. Like, girl, the whole time off camera, bitch, we was all like kids smoking together, bitch, shit like that. Like, bitch, it was bitch. Even after the show had stopped, bitch, we all went back to Airbnb, bitch.
He always keep a
Bitch,
trade, no shade.
yeah, girl, it wasn't giving
Let's get
that.
into the back ends because you just brought it up that you're definitely dating. Are you exclusively dating, or this is just something that you're just like trying to figure out? Tell us about your
No, like
handsome.
no, like I'm in love. Like I'm actually like with him. You know what I'm saying?
How old
And
is
we're
he?
gonna go
What's
to
his zodiac
dinner.
sign?
He's 23. He's an Aries
Okay, okay. And how did you guys meet?
from Instagram. You know, we met from social media
And out of everybody, what is? Why did you give him an opportunity and a chance? Because you don't really take guys seriously.
because like he was just so sweet and just like the pressure he was applying. Like he's just such a like nice man. Like he just really is like an amazing gentleman. Like I don't know how to explain. Like it was just like just how he was coming. It was just different than like how other niggas was coming. Like to me,
Mm.
like it was like bitch. He was making sure I was good, and the conversations was like immaculate. So we
Okay,
just like kind of
okay.
like got
Recently he
in.
had just took you and surprised you to get your hair done by by
Yes,
Kat, and it was just the thought, like even
yes, that
her
was,
saying,
and then mind you, that night before he officially asked me to be his girlfriend, like with flowers and everything, and then that was the next day, like that night. So it was like he had like really went above and beyond, and like was just surprising me. It was like that night I got to his house, I walk in, it's just like a flowers, paintings, gifts, and then he just asked me to be his girlfriend. I'm like, oh my God, like what? And like I just was like gagging. I was gagging. The girls ain't never
congratulations.
had that. Thank
Congratulations,
you.
because I feel like a lot of times, a lot of girls when they're in the community and things of that nature, relationships is one things that they don't like want to take seriously. You know what I'm saying? They're all about the money. They're all about the financing. They're all about the finesse.
But I'm
Uh,
gonna say honestly, it's only because of that. Because the girl, it really be hard for the girls. I would say
mhm.
that. Like dating is hard when you a T girl. It's dating is hard in general, but like definitely, like I will say, being a trans girl dating, it's like you go through a lot. Like a cisgender woman already go through a lot with men. You get what I'm saying? These niggas don't be good. Even the gays go through a lot with the niggas. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, girl, when you get to like, being trans, that's like a people look at it as like that's new when bitch has been around. But it's like when it comes to dating, it's like you either looked at it as a fetish or a booty call or not really taken seriously in most parts. And this isn't always how it is, but it's always most likely like most of the girls' story. And that was mine. That was how it was going. Like it's like, girl, this kind of happened. That's why I say to the older girls, like, just wait till you're gonna find your person, because it's like I was like going through the same shit. It was like, girl, I'm talking to boys. It's like, girl, I'm thinking
Yeah,
like I
because
need a
you
man.
used to like trade. Like we used to listen to your story
Yeah.
times, and all your story times is about the Jamaican man across the street, the Jamaican man down the street, the
Ah,
Jamaican, like so. It's kind of like what makes y'all feel like, you know what, the straight guy isn't working out for me. That's not what I want, and you guys end up giving a butch queen an opportunity.
I'm not
So
even gonna say it was like looking for me like it was a straight guy in a bush queen thing. I like men.
okay,
So regards to what, I'm not looking at an aspect of oh, you straight, you a bush queen, you this. I like a man. So it was like if you applying that masculine energy and just giving me what I need and what I want and just what I just, it's like we good from there. Like just because you dated men don't make you less of a man. Like some of the men that be straight don't really be straight. So it was like even when I was dealing with the niggas that was straight, I'm pretty sure, bitch. I mean, I was brand new to them, so you don't think most of these niggas be lying? These niggas probably trying other new shit. So it was like you never really know. So it's like I give humans a chance. I get to know the person under the layers of I express myself as that or this. So that's how I looked at it, and we just had hit it off like this, and that was kind of like what it was. I wasn't thinking, oh, I'm done with the trade. I will say the trade is like definitely different because it's like well, for me, I would say like most of the boys I was dating, I was kind of like getting in, and I be going out with some of them and stuff. But overall, it wasn't really like the full treatment of me being a girlfriend. It was like they still was battling that with me being trans. So it was like we could never really be fully exclusive. And it was like, bitch, I was sick of that shit. So girl, I was just living my life and doing me. And then he came along, and it was like he just showed me something completely different.
they're actually stating that now on social media that you are kind of like the Alandria of the trans community. Like so far, like you're so tiny,
Yeah.
and you've been doing these looks.
Bye.
No, I'm being honest. You've been doing these looks, and these looks have definitely been going viral. And
We love Alondria.
a lot of people are saying that you're thinking about starting like or stepping into like the fashion world.
Absolutely.
What do you what steps are you
Absolutely.
taking to like to pursue that? Are you doing headshots? Are you going to
Honestly,
modeling and casting
I've
calls?
been definitely like there's a lot of stuff to stay tuned for. Like I'm about to there's a lot of projects that I've worked on already that's gonna come out and stuff. And like I'm definitely trying to get that whole modeling and that whole fashion, like, get into that whole thing. But it kinda be when you like a little self, you know what I'm saying, you ain't got no manager and stuff, like it kinda be a little different doing all that shit alone. So it's like I'm getting there and like I'm still grateful for where I'm at now, but it's like it's definitely it's a process and trying to get fully into that because there do be like a different world too than just streaming.
Give me two people that inspire you when it comes to the fashion world and their look and their aesthetics.
Well, I will say like she not really like a model or anything, but I really live for Diora. Like I love Diora. I feel like her dressing, like I live for that. And like overall, like I was just gonna get into that CJ. Like that's for like my little when I go to like Betty Instagram aesthetic doo bop. She's like definitely like one of the girls I could say I would give her tens to. And like overall fashion icon Nicki. Y'all see my looks have been inspired by bitch motherfucking the queen. Bitch is giving Nicki. And then like with a splash, I say Cardi and her glam squad, bitch and her wigs and stuff. She definitely come and give that one too. So it's like I give those three girls like a 1-2.
Okay.
Nikki overall. Jada
Um,
Waiter, like it's a couple girls.
it's a couple of girls.
few.
It's
And
a couple of girls
Kylie, Kim.
that's been doing their shit. It's a couple of girls
Yeah,
that's doing their
definitely. But
shit.
those are my picks. Those are my picks.
So far, you're not really into surgery. You haven't had any surgery. If you had to have a surgery,
Vitamins.
what would be your first surgery that you would want to get done? Are we getting
Probably
a
my
bigger
ass.
ass?
I
Are
don't
we getting
know.
some
I don't
titties?
know, cause it's like I don't know. Like I don't really want anything, but it's like if I was to get something, it'd probably be like a little ass, but it's like I just always said I'd rather try the natural route before I just
Okay.
go to it. Cause it's like honestly, how I lost weight, it was just like a gas. So it was like I just once that happened, it was like okay, girl, I can probably just get this ass. Like I ain't gotta go to get it from the store, from the doctors yet. But I'm giving it time. Like if I still want that throughout the years, then I'll go get it. But that's not really something I
Okay,
feel
so
like.
pretty much you love everything about you, the petite you, the fly you. You're not looking to rush into the to transition or the process. You're literally taking your time and just doing you, and then eventually, when you're ready
It's
to
going to
do
just
it,
all
you'll
work
do it.
out. Yep,
Okay.
it's gonna work out. Like the girls sometimes gonna be like, "You getting your baths, you getting this." It's like, no, my moaning. I'm gonna be like I look at my inspiration is my mom and regular women, my family. Like, bitch, them they ain't ready to go get this and get like, what I'm saying. I'm gonna let the moms do what it do, and I'm gonna just be natural woman. Like it just is what it is. Like, bitch, natural women come in different
And the
sizes, shapes,
and
and
the moans have
forms.
been moaning. So imagine like another 5, 6, 7 years of moaning, bitch. We're not even gonna know who the fuck you is.
Okay. You
Like,
already been given like a transformation. I feel like that's why I've been loving because it's like, girl, you never know where your journey will take you. So that's why it's often, the girls can get persuaded by people in the crowds to go get this and get that because in the
hmm
community they be pushing it. Girl, you getting the facial film and you getting your nose done. Like that's something I hear a
hmm
lot. Noses and
hmm
facial films. It's like, no, boo, I love my century black features, babe. My auntie, my mother, bitch, if I get my nose, I ain't gonna look like my mama no more, hoe. Bitch, I wanna look like my mama. So hoe, what the fuck? Like, girl, y'all want me to go do all this shit to look like y'all? No, boo, I wanna look like me. And the girls be trying to push it on me because they be feeling like they gotta do that to look better, but then they go do it and then I don't really be moved. But that's just my opinion.
Okay,
I ain't gonna say
okay.
everybody's like for the ones I be feeling like everybody. Some girls be feeling like they need it, be cute transformation, but I don't be really thinking people be bad in their first selves. Like you know what I'm saying? Like girls just go through the glow up. That's life.
You are considered one of the Barbs. How long have you been a Barbs, and why did you become a Barbs?
I've been the Barb since the Barb started barbing. I heard Nicki up on an iPod, bitch, one night when I was with my mom in the car. I remember the exact day I was with my mom and her boyfriend in the car. He had this iPod, and like I could like put music up there, but he had freaking one of Nicki old mixtape songs
hmm
up there, and it was like off of her what's the song? It was like the first original version of Itty Piggy, and I know that's like so like generic to go to. It was Itty Piggy, but after that, cause I was like what I don't know, I say like 7, yeah. After that, Super Bass Head came out, and Super Bass Head came out right around that time, and like from there, I just was like really just obsessed with her. Like I went to go with Skydive to all her music right after I heard Itty Piggy. I lied to you, now I was getting to all her like mixtape songs because this was like old, like older Nicki. So like I'm over here getting in this from there. Like I just really was just like obsessed. Like I just was like, okay, like she just give me like that bad bitch courage. Like she just made me feel like, okay, bitch, when I'm listening to her lyrics on the way to school, can't no bitch tell me nothing. And that's just how I felt like growing up. And I still feel like that. It's like, bitch, I put a Nicki lyric on when I'm finna, bitch, get my hair done. It get me hype. Like it get me there. So that's my queen.
It's crazy because when it comes to Nikki, like all the Barbs have the same story. Like everybody can remember the impact she put on their lives, like in the precise date. Like you just said 7. I know another bitch that just said I was 11. I know another bitch that said, "Oh, I was 15." And I heard. It's like you guys literally remember the exact moment in time when you guys got
It
introduced to
was like a
Nikki.
big reset. I lied to you not, because before that I wasn't really like it was really nobody for me. Like I wasn't really listening to, like I don't really recall who I was listening to before that. Because once I heard Nicki, it was all Nicki for me. Like I will honestly truly say that it was Nicki Beyonce. Like it was them girls. But female rapper, it was like Nicki. Like I was just honestly so obsessed with her, and you know.
Well, since that's your definitely your favorite artist, you started tapping into the music world as well. You literally used to do a couple of little jingles here and there with you, and We Love Shay and Jaybiez
We
and
used
things
to
of that.
get in,
Y'all used to get in.
yes.
That
We
was the
used to work our
moment.
set.
What made you now feel as if that like you wanted to start doing music and you wanted to like maybe take it seriously? And do you want to take it seriously?
Oh, absolutely. Like I've always freestyled since I was younger. Like I have videos of me freaking at the lunch table making the beat, freestyling, everybody coming over. Hey, like that was just always something I felt like I could just do, and I still can't do it. So it was like I always like, okay, when I want to start dropping music. I did drop my first song, which was called Barbie Girl. It's on SoundCloud still. Y'all, if you want to go get it, it's on SoundCloud. Just look up YG Dior Barbie Girl. And that was like my first drop song. And then after that, I did a song with Ari and this boy Josh. And that was like from there, I was like already kind of dipping my toe into like the music part. But I kind of knew I wanted to do it because it was like I just freestyle so well. It was like, bitch, why not? And like people actually were just telling me I should start taking it seriously. So it was like, okay, like bitch, I should like honestly start doing it. And I was always nervous because I felt like it would always get overshadowed because of who I was. And I felt like I was talented enough to be with the bitch to be able to do songs, because it was oftentimes boys in Philly would try to do songs with me, but then they would get attacked and read, not like fool like physically, but they would get read up on the lives and stuff. Oh, pause, da, da, da. And it's like I just didn't want that to become a big thing where just how society is. If you work with someone, it's like bitch, you get called this or called that, and it's like damn. Congratulations, thank you, bestie. What happened?
What happened?
I don't know. What did something big happen? I'm scared.
No. Question for you. They said, who is See Me?
That's like my best friend brother. He had passed away.
Okay. Was he like a rapper or something?
No. Well, not a rapper, but you know,
Yeah.
definitely wrapped a few things up. But
Okay,
you
yeah,
know,
because
that was
they
like,
was trying. They so messy. They over here trying to bring the Shabriks. Definitely RP with him. We're not gonna tap into that. But girls just pulling out the receipts, baby. Okay, they talking about now. Dior, stop it. Okay, girl, were you dating your
but
best
no,
friend's brother?
her. What? No.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh my god, yuck. That was my friend too. Shout out to See
Okay.
Me. We miss See Me, but you know, his sister Amira, she is gorgeous, beautiful, and flourishing. You know what I'm saying? Get into my
Mm-hmm.
bitch Amira, she is the bad baddie. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I'm saying? She's flourishing to a bad bitch. You gotta get into my girl. Like she's still here. She's still around. You know what I'm saying? The girls be like, where's she at? Where's she go? She there. She just had to, grieve with, her brother's
Okay.
passing and now she's back outside. You know what I'm saying? You have to give her some time. That was a lot for her.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, y'all. Make sure you guys are definitely following YG. We're going to play a little game. So, we're going to give you a name, and you're going to do a
Ooh.
confessional. Cause you're the queen of confessions. I want you to break down everything you feel, how you
Okay, this is
perceive
fun.
them,
This is fun.
and who they are as a person. You know what I'm saying? Be as shady as you can motherfucking be. Okay. Now, we are going to interview and we are going to break down those trans girls over there in that show called Dollhouse, you know?
Called Dollhouse. Oh my god, that festive show with the trans girls.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, I was there doing like hair and stuff. Y'all probably see me in a couple
You were with
scenes. I was just
Sapphire.
there.
Y'all would just go
Yeah.
check
I
in on
came in with
them.
her. Yeah, we was going checking in and stuff. I was just there. It was crazy up in that house. Woo. But yeah, I can give you a few
Yes.
scoops and
Yes.
stuff how I feel about the
What
cast.
one of the dolls that definitely captivated this last episode was Savannah Garcia de Quiero Muchos Taco Bell. How did you feel about Savannah?
Oh, poor Vanna. You know what I'm saying? She was up there looking casket ready. I just felt so bad. You get what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know if it was some wolves howling or bitch, somebody had just, deer got ran over. But bitch, all I look at the screen, I'm over here in the kitchen. Bitch, I don't want to go get me a motherfucking snack. Bitch, I hear from the motherfucking kitchen. I'm like, what the fuck? Who the fuck let that? What, bitch, is the horn going out of this bitch? I was lost. I go back to the motherfucking TV. It's Vanna. Poor Vanna. And I felt so fucking bad, but when you do clownery, the clownery comes back to bite and it comes back to get you. And I don't feel like she deserved that, but I do feel like she should have definitely got Joss when she was like feeling like she should have, because that would have never happened. You let it linger and then she lingered her foot into your tata. So I just felt like, it should have definitely been handled first day when she got up like, on grip, guys, I'll beat your ass, guys, on grip, blue, blue. Bitch, she was ready to do that. And I'm like, okay, bitch, hold on. Like, bitch, is she going to give her that? And it took for her to leave out in the wheelchair, for her to finally wake up and snap up that Joss got her.
Damn,
And,
cuz. I'm so sorry
damn,
to hear that,
cuz,
cuz.
on a
One of the
deer
dolls
stand.
that was ready to attack one of your girlfriends is Jada. How did you feel about date Jada?
Who was attacking one of my girlfriends?
Ariana.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Girl, I forgot about that fight. Girl, that shit was weak. Um, girl, bitch, y'all see me right there. I'm over here like, what the fuck? Bitch, I was right there watching that shit. Bitch, it literally had gave girl because like this is some tease. I'm gonna wake up to y'all, bitch. That shit was talked about. Girl, bitch, that shit was literally talked about in the house. Like, girl, we went upstairs after the cameras went off from that argument. We was all sitting at the table, and the girls was like, I don't even got a problem with you, but we just gonna get that. You know what I'm saying? It was like, no, I don't got a problem with you either, but yeah, girl, like, we could just get it at the club. It was like, okay, so what I'm gonna do is like when the camera, like when we leave the club, I'm gonna tap the camera, and we just gonna get that. And I'm just like, bitch, what the fuck is this, bitch? Is this Victoria's?
Also, they try to create their production because they didn't have enough camera time, so that was their camera time.
I don't know. I feel like Ari
No, it's okay.
gave Ari. I don't know, but at the end of the day, I feel like Ari walked into it. Ari didn't just want that camera time. Ari walked into the camera time. Like, she should have been like, no. And once she heard it was given, like, okay, bitch, we finna do this to TV, she should have just gave a no. But Ari wanted that too. She wanted, you know, bitch, what bitch don't want to look like? Why not? It's right here, a bitch giving it to me. She's saying she gonna tap, and we gonna just really get that. You see, after the show, the girls wasn't beefing. Like, I mean, after the episode, we all went back to being cool. Cause bitch, why before the club we was all in the room getting ready. Bitch, before we went to go and everybody was fighting and getting each other wigs off, bitch, we was up in here eating some fucking chips together. I'm like, bitch, now y'all ready to beat the fuck out of you? How we get here? But, you know, Jada, she was, you know, she needed that. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was a little quiet. She had got tapped like a makeup brush by, you know, Persuasion on the head. And she had just got her facial film. I mean... And then Savannah had, you know, ran into her. And, you know, it was just a lot for Jada. But she was actually cool. I do feel like Jada was just too chill for the show. She just was there for the experience. I thought Jada was just like...
She was just smoking most of the time.
She was just like, girl, yeah, trans, what's up? Woo. Like, that. I'm here to put some looks on, bitch. Date's texting me, hey, y'all, I'll be home later.
But
that's
girl,
what it was giving.
She had fur on 100-degree weather.
Oh, hey, my bitch was feeling like a cold-ass, cocky bitch fur in the summertime. Like, I don't blame her, bitch. I love me a little fire, bitch. I just had me a little fire boo. Hello. But, like, it was creative. I will say that. Like, them looks were a little creative. The confessional was creative. I was like, woof.
Okay, the original OG, Kenzie.
What? The original OG? The original, what's the original OG? What, this is Dollhouse. What? This, I wasn't, how's she OG? OG of what? Oh, NTTV. Oh, okay, bitch, I was a little confused. But, I mean, like, she's cool. I feel like she was cool on the show. I just definitely I was rooting for her because we were both Aquarius. You get what I'm saying? Me and Kenzie both Aquarius, but when we first got in the house, we had a lot of moments that was, like, cool and shit like that. And she was actually... given, which is where gag y'all, before Jaybiez even came, she asked her, like, why Jaybiez didn't come, girl? Like, I live for y'all, like, girl, like, I thought she was coming, like, bitch, we was over here keying together, talking, having Betty blunt clocks. Bitch, you knew damn well Jaybiez and Savannah was already into it. You wanted some camera time, and bitch, you just wanted to do that. You wanted to feed off of the girls. You seen Jaybiez had that big hype. You seen Pookie had just fought her Savannah. You want to go get your piece, just how in the beginning of the season you had just ran up on London after we all was just sitting over there, bitch, talking about crimpets and cupcakes, bitch, and you wanted to just run up and pull her frontal off. So it was like, Kenzie, she's performative. I forgot to bring her name up when I said, you know, there's a lot of bitches that see that camera and get the lights, camera, action. That was one of the hoes. You get what I'm saying? And maybe if the girls took more time that they take to give these productions into their transition, it would be more of a better production on them than just a show. Because these bitches still looking like 2016. And I don't live for that.
All right. A lot of people have been saying this, but we know it's not true because you're the only, like, black woman on the show. Currently besides Sapphire, but they kind of resemble you to someone named Ariana Bines. She's one of the dolls. How do you feel about her?
Pretty girl. She was cute. She was cute in the show. She came. She served her looks. I do feel like, you know, with some moments I was like, okay, TV, but you know, the girls felt like they had a job to do, so they were there to do the job, and you get what I'm saying. That's what she were coming there to do. Beautiful gowns, right? Beautiful gowns.
Do you feel like
shout out to her?
You know, they said that Soyana's Joce's knockoff. Do you feel like she's your knockoff?
Who, Soyana?
No, the Ariana Bines doll.
Oh no. You know, I don't call myself the girl. I leave it up to the people. I don't ever call no one my knockoff. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm inspiring, but at the same time, like, I don't think so. I don't think she's a knockoff of me, no.
Who said that?
Who said that? No, we live for Ari. No, like Shabrik, we live for Ari. We live for Ari. For real. She was literally one of the other like girls that looked like real wom that could come with me to the club, to the straight club.
This is when we don't know if we take you seriously or if you...
No, I'm for Barb. We love her.
We do too. Okay. Last but certainly not least, the biggest host,
This
Joyce.
emphasis on the biggest. I do feel like, shout out to her. On the show, horrible. OMG. I hated it. I felt like, girl, it was so much going on. Like, it was just like, girl, what the fuck? It was like, girl, are you here to do a job? Or are you just here to motherfucking just, do a bump and get other bitches a thump? Like, I was a little confused. I didn't know what was going on. I felt like, girl, the girls could have came there to really host and give it up. And because she could have really served it. If Jocelyn served it as she could have, she would have been a force to be reckoned with. But it was just like, damn, sis, you didn't do that. What you did was you came up in there and you was thinking you was just, head honcho and you wanted to put the girls down. But it's like, it's a lot of big personalities and bad bitches and you wanted to come and, put every other bitch down like you was the baddest bitch. And you can't do that when you a bad bitch among other bad bitches. So, you know what I'm saying? The girls definitely humbled Miss Jocelyn. She thought she was Jocelyn Hernandez. And the girls showed her very fast that she could be motherfucking, bitch Natalie and get in the field and get punched on too. So, cause Jocelyn don't get take shit. She ain't getting into with her castmates. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it was definitely too much catty shit. I'm not even gonna really say even Natalie, cause Natalie to a point wouldn't even be antagonizing as much as she was. But you know what I'm saying?
No,
Definitely
Natalie antagonizes. She antagonized every bitch.
She
She
does,
has
but
her
not
favorites.
she does have her favorites, but that was a lot. Come on, there's a difference of baddies and Dollhouse. Natalie would never walk in a room and be like, Tinka, Taseki, y'all look horrible. She's gonna do that the first day. She gonna walk in baddies, and then she gonna get in.
Then
She gonna get in
Shabrik.
after. Then she gonna Shabrik. Josh walked in like, okay, you stink, bitch. Your titty small, bitch. I'm fucking your nigga. I'm like, oh my god, bitch. Damn, is
I
this
can
the
see your
biggest hoe?
tuck.
Okay, like damn, ho, sis. Let's toast to us all being here. This is supposed to be unified. But shout out to her too. And, shout out to these girls. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be, knocked. I do see that the T girls do like to put their hands on us girls too. So I this was just my honest opinion. No one knocked me
Yes,
over
don't
it. You know
knock
what
her.
I'm saying?
Since we're talking about
I'm
knocking, Savannah definitely said that at the reunion she's slapping the dog shit out of you. Are you ready for that, or are you kind of like spooked about it?
God. Oh. She said she was knocking the dog shit out of me. Oh
Yes.
my God, I did hear that through the grapevine, but I also heard that she was coming off 3 pills, bitch, a line of coke. Let's hope she don't fucking overdose before she get there. Fuck, bitch.
Or catch a seizure.
Catch a
That's the
seizure worth
thing
of
on
Makala.
Dollhouse.
Okay, bitch, Makala over here, bitch over here, can't touch this, vibrating on the ground and shit. Bitch, Savannah over here talking about doing all drugs known to mankind, and she finna come here crazy, and it's like, bitch, what is that deep? Damn, bitch, you gotta do all that. Bitch, you ready to risk your blood pressure and have you just completely amped up a Red Bull, Adderall, bitch, Coke, and some blunts. Bitch, you about to be charged up like Browser. And I'm not fighting that motherfucking beast, bitch. She gonna be motherfucking facing another shoe and another motherfucking boob. Okay? Or security. She
So
coming
you
up on me.
you gonna PC it up.
I'm gonna be like, Vanna, I'm gonna have me a motherfucking bag of dust in my hand like a doggy treat, and I'm gonna throw that shit across the stage, and hopefully she runs from me. You know what I'm saying? I
Okay.
feel like that's good enough. I'm bringing that for the girls. I got some for her. I got some for a couple of the girls there. Just so they can shabrik out my way. That's my peace
So you
treaty.
made up with Ari, so we definitely not gonna see no 2.0 version of you guys
Yeah, we made a.
on the reunion. So far the only person that you really got into it with is Joss. So are you one of the girls who accepted her apology on the back end? Because I know she probably already
I
called.
accepted her apology. Yeah, did. But I kind of paid it. Cause like it's already a lot of bitches that's finna crack open that pinata soon. So it was like I don't even need to like hop on that train. Honestly, like
So really,
girl,
you don't have no phase at the reunion. You're really going to
no,
just
I'm going to be
give.
pretty. But I did hear they were bringing Sky Nigga. Sky Nigga said she was coming there to get her camera time after she said Dollhouse was a flop. She didn't want to do Dollhouse because it was a flop and everybody was going to need her. That she seen
But
Dollhouse successful.
like? What would be your storyline with her? Like, what is your issue? I know her problem with JB's, but when it comes to
The
you,
issue with Jaybiez was all together. She came in a group chat and was like, I hope you new bitches don't think that y'all coming in here like easy breezy, y'all getting broke in the fucking house. And then gave very much, we was like, who? And from there, it was just that. That's how it started. That's how me, Jaybiez, and her got into it. Bitch, it was just from there. Like, bitch, we was like, with it. Like, bitch, we over here talking about how we not coming to the show to fight. This bitch replied to our messages. I remember the exact day. She like, y'all bitches keep talking about y'all not coming here to fight, bitch. Y'all bitches getting slapped anyway. It's like she was just on instant troll from the get-go. And I was confused because I had met Sky in person. She was cool. And I was just like, what the fuck is wrong with this bitch? Like, I don't even understand why she just so performative, and then you did all of that hyped up shit just to not come. Now you are coming to quote unquote fight all these girls, but let's hope she even make it to the girls, because she got Michaela that be wanting her. She got Jaybiez. She want me, and she got me. And you know, whoever fucking knows who else she getting, but let's just hope that she can make it past, you know, the first group of bitches, because Joce already split the bitch like some pancakes already on the motherfucking grass, and she quote unquote said, bitch, that Jocelyn tore me up, but I did better with my fight with Jocelyn than she did. And this bitch Brickiana, this bitch was over here getting threw around, bitch, like a motherfucking tornado. But you know, that's a story for another time. She need to be getting her lick back again with that. But you know, the girls fight and make up.
Are
And
you
stuff.
willing to do season 2 of Dollhouse?
Maybe.
What would stop
It
you from not
depends.
going? What would stop you from
I
not
mean,
going
like,
back?
it needs to give a production. It need to give a 5, 6, 7, 8. It needs to be better than the first season. So once I
Can I
know
be
it's
honest
lined
with
up
you? I
to,
feel like the first season was a 5, 6, 7, 8.
it was cute, but it was more that could have been done. Bitch, compared to what, bitch, we ain't really go out. Bitch, we went to that one whack ass club. I mean,
Y'all
not
went to
saying the
the
club was
club.
whack,
Y'all had a
but I wasn't saying
ball.
yeah, like the club was tea, but I'm saying like, girl, we were supposed to, the club, that's all we get. Bitch, we couldn't go out more.
Y'all did
Like,
the military run where y'all worked
bitch, that
out.
was shit. That whack ass workout. Bitch, y'all got us motherfucking doing push ups and shit on Dollhouse. I thought this was motherfucking Dollhouse. Why you gotta think like G.I. Joe?
Okay, so you pretty much just want more doll things to do, like manicure, pedicures, ladies' night. Pampered.
Yes.
Okay,
We could have definitely been up in the living room keying, like, girl, I get it, bitches was fighting and thumping and knocking the moans out each other, but bitch, we could have
like
definitely
we
had a
would have loved to
moment
see like
where,
a pajama party where y'all like hitting
yeah,
each
that
other
would have been
with like.
so cute. Oh my God, yes, give me your moans, give me your moans, woo! Like, that would have been fun. These
Hmm.
bitches was so worried about everything else, and it was like, okay, I get it, it's our first time on TV, so perform. Y'all want to make an impact, but girl, we had damn near 100 fights, and girl, no shade, just getting in, it's really like, okay, girl, like, it still wasn't all what it could have been.
Okay, okay, I can honestly see where you're coming from with that. Oh no, we're
I
not
got a
canceling.
violation. I don't know what the
It's
fuck.
your, it's your Hello Kitty.
Okay.
It's okay. Tea Party was definitely would be it. Okay, we have one last question for YG, you guys. If Dollhouse got picked up again for season 2, and you had to pick a host between Big Mama Don and JB's, who will be the better host?
Both have the best, like, great qualifications. Let me tell you why. JB's, like, she literally has that leadership about her also. But I feel like with her being a host, because we all be like the same age and stuff as most of the girls in the cast, it will be
Hmm.
taken as bitches when would try
Take
to
her
challenge
seriously.
her.
Hmm.
Whereas though, like, Keisha's older, and people, you know, like in the room where we was all like kind of talking and stuff like that, like we were able to have dialogue, and she was like that a lot on the season, like fuck just the brunch, she was like that a lot on the season, and it was like a lot of girls would stop, even like bitches she fought would stop and like listen and like
Listen,
get in,
because
and it
when
was
she
like
was
okay, like
talking, Jocelyn even listened to her, and
yeah, and there was a
that's
lot
the
of times where
first time
she
I've ever
did
seen
listen.
Jocelyn even
Yeah,
like.
it was a lot of times even besides that point where she did, and it was like, girl, like she was giving that. So it was like, but then again, with Keish also being older, other girls can challenge that too, because you see, oh, this old bitch, I ain't gotta listen to her.
Hmm.
So it's like, it's just like it could go hand in hand. I feel like they both could be like great hosts. I just feel like honestly, I like us all like as cast. Why we all gotta be a host? Like,
Mm.
girl, I don't
That's
even
good.
really
That's
feel like it
good. That's
needs
true.
a
Everybody should just come
host.
out and just be a doll, because we didn't ask for a doll host. We just said come out and be the
Yeah.
baddest doll that you
It's
can
like, girl,
be.
because then honestly, with so many big personalities and just how trans girls are too, everybody want to be the Nicki Minaj. So bitches don't know
Yes.
how to take literally like
The back
any
seat.
sense of direction, because it's gonna feel like a bitch trying to play you or this and the third, when bitch is just a bitch trying to be a host. And that's why Joss, it was just a lot for her, because it's like if she came in a different approach and also who she was, it made it hard for her being a host, because bitches was gonna take that shit serious and listen to you after you reading the girls and doing that. It just is like, if we were to have a host, I feel like it should be nobody really even associated with the Now That's TV shit. It should be a bitch that's like high, fat, paid, got something to teach us, come in and like, girl, really can give the girls like some jewels and gems that made it far and like got in. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I feel like should be the girls. Like I feel like down at TV, lesbian T girls, they could find that and like find a good representation of someone like that made it real far in like the industry and stuff. Like yeah, like a Maya Scott, like just a girl that's made it far in the industry that can come to the house and like give that lead, like that direction that would just have no choice but the respect.
But can I be honest with you though? It's kind of hard for like, even though you guys have been mentioning like Amaya Scott and things of that nature, those girls don't want to do that. Want to know why?
I don't blame them because it be bingy up in the motherfucking houses.
Like the dolls have been so disrespectful that a bitch not gonna step up from their platform to come and try to
even entertain that.
Yeah,
and I don't blame them, but it's like, girl, we gotta be that's why I was saying we gotta be the change we want to see. Because bitch, how we gonna want more and want better when we can't even be better or give better? It's like, bitch, everything. You know, I get it. The people in the audience want lights, camera, fades. Bitch, it was also people that wanted Trump to be president. Who gives a motherfucking fuck? Who gives a fuck? Bitch, do you. Bitch, be authentic to you. Everything don't gotta be lights, camera, fades. Bitch, we can also have dialogue and we can really have the chance for Dollhouse to really take off and be the best. Everybody's so busy looking at every other show thinking that's inspiration. Well, bitch, we should just look at Dollhouse as the inspiration. Stop looking at South Central as, oh yeah, let's go and be screaming on my soul. Let's do this. Let's look at BB. Let's look at all these other different shows. Let's be Dollhouse and make that the change we want to see. Because bitch, we can go farther than all them shows we looking at. Baddies, all of that. If it's really productive, right? Honestly, it's a lot of big personalities on this show. Had it really been conducted how it could have been, bitch, what? Dollhouse would be, bitch. We have them one little few shade room posts, bitch. We could have really been on the shade room every other week, the way
and JT
we could have really
been loving you guys episodes.
Yes, we got people tuning in, celebrities tuning in. It's like, girl, but it's like when they get in, even JT, it's like, oh, the fight. It's like it just be the fighting that bitches can talk about, and it's like, damn, are you bitches trying to be Ronda Rousey after this? Like, bitch, what is the fight gonna get you, boo? Because bitch, it's only so much that fight. You gonna be on here fighting forever. Show us something else. Give more.
Now that we know that with this whole situation with JT and Cardi, are you excited about this whole rivalry and this beef with
Hell yeah. I live for that. Doing all that wifey shit. Knowing he don't fuck with you. Then Cardi over here like, hello, with me. It's the type of bitch your man wearing your bag. Maybe that. You know what I'm saying? 1, 2, 3, ABC. You know, it was
y'all hoes can't fuck like me.
Hey. Yeah. But I feel like, honestly, like, the girls just like, fuck that. Because the girls was doing over that. And then just like Mother does, Mother comes and takes all shine. 3/27, 26, how? Bitch, make sure y'all motherfucking there for the motherfucking, 3/26, is it? Yeah, one of the two. 3/26, 3/27. But either way, make sure you there in active March because, bitch, the queen is dropping and showing the girls how to motherfucking do it. The queen, the savior, is coming to show.
Why do you think she waited until after Cardi dropped her album to drop her date?
Because, like, I just feel like, honestly, like, my bitches are alpha female. She like fun. Like, bitch, no shade. They like to do this. Like, bitch, let's do it. Like, bitch, let's juke. Bitch, you think you better than me? Let's juke. How? Let's do it. I live for that. Like, bitch, I have that alpha female in me. Like, bitch, when I see a bitch, I don't like, if I'm a bitch, I'm into it, like, bitch, I just will show a bitch I'm better than you. Bitch, if we into it, like, bitch, that's just a rivalry thing. Like, bitch, I'm gonna show you. Bitch, I'm gonna drop pictures every week to show you, bitch, you ain't fucking with my looks. Bitch, I'm gonna do shit like that. And it's like, girl, Nicki just don't take her foot off of the bitches that try her neck. And bitches be like, she pressed, but it's like, bitch, how y'all saying she pressed to a bitch that got a song called If You Be For Me, We Gonna Be Forever? Bitch, she motherfucking just reciprocating and she just giving the hoes that work that they wanted. And like, girl, I'm just here to see it. And I don't even think Nicki's even worried about Cardi and such, but it's just the fact that I feel like Nicki is just coming to show the girls how to do it. Cardi and her didn't drop around the same time. And I think Nicki wanna show like, bitch, I can give a 5, 6, 7, 8 right after you and see all your shit come out, no pain, all that extra shit, and I'm gonna do better. So I feel like that's what Nicki was giving. But we ain't gonna make it all about Cardi. I feel like Nicki just wanted to do that one. She coming. She Roman's coming.
Hey!
Come
on, asthma attack. We want the girls with the asthma attack. I'm sorry. That's
what the fuck was that? That wasn't my Roman. That wasn't my Roman. That was maybe somebody in a psych ward, bitch. Who was you channeling, bitch? That was Savannah in that bed, maybe. Like, I don't know what the fuck. Who was that?
Anytime I think of Roman, that's the only lyrics that comes to my head. Asthma attack, come on, asthma attack. We want the girls with the asthma attack. You know, that's the only thing I can remember.
No, boo. That wasn't my Roman, boo. That's not Nicki.
Okay,
That's
give me
not
your
what my
Roman. Give
Nicki
me your
said.
Roman. Give me your Roman.
Give you a Roman.
Yes.
I'm not about to. Oh, that's Nicki, but I give you a Roman
Okay,
verse.
go ahead. Give me a Roman verse.
It's just the things that I get. I'm gonna go real generic for the girls in the crowd, cause this is the things that I get for putting you bitches on. Is it my fault that all of you bitches gone? Shoulda seen a thank you note, little hoes. Now I'ma wrap all each one of you bitches coffin with a bow. I had to speak poetry in my bitch motherfucking line, cause bitch no shade, bitch Roman was very unhinged, but bitch she was spitting some real shit. How and that's how I'm just coming. That's why I mean when I hear the Queen lyrics, I get the feeling amped up. Bitch, I wanna go wrap bitches' coffins with bows now. Bitch, Pink wants to be exact how, and bitch put some kissy faces on them.
Well, this is a Roman for me.
Say!
Is it YG?
Ladies and
You ate
gentlemen,
that one. You
secret
ate that
agent.
one. You ate that one. Why? Why? Y'all know what the fuck going on? Yeah, secret agent. We call y'all?
Girl, why I posted your flyer and somebody said, "Oh, how you get Nikki to do an interview?" No,
Yeah,
I'm serious.
Nikki.
I say, excuse me.
Oh,
Hey, welcome to the Shabriks.
Hello.
Hey,
hey.
Hi, Rick
how
Rosa.
are you?
I'm good. YG, I love you down, babe.
Hey, I love you
Top dog
more.
on the show. I love you and JV so much.
Period.
I
Love you
wish
more,
nothing but
Bookie.
love for you, and I wish you nothing but the best in life. And
Thank you, boo.
yes, sister, yes. Like I just live for you, though.
Shout out to you.
Aw,
Thank you,
I
boo.
appreciate you for calling. You know what? That really be like, I don't ever get them type of
It just make
calls.
you wanna cry, like.
I never get them type of calls. What, I got to transition or something? Like, they don't never love me like
Girl,
that.
what?
Yeah, it's always you fat
You know
bitch,
you got.
messy bitch. We hate you. Like,
You know your Shabriks love the Shabriks. Come
girl,
on, you
I
know
don't
you
never
got your
get
Shabriks.
that. Welcome to the Shabrika Podcast.
Hey,
Hey.
question for YG is there a way like that you and Joce can be like cool again because y'all like my favorite like queens on there and I really want to see that happen. So yeah, that's really my question.
We made up. Y'all want to see on the show? Like the episode didn't come out, but we literally had made up the next day. You know, it's no tea. You know what I'm saying? Like I know, I'm just
Well, I
living.
know
Like
her and
Go ahead.
her and what?
Joyce like got into it. Well, I know Jaybiez and Joyce got into it or whatever, and I know like JB is like your sister or whatever. So like, yeah.
Right, like you know, sisters fight. You know what I'm
But is
saying?
there a
Girls
reason like you
fight.
and Joyce got into? Because like, girl, they don't really be showing the whole thing.
Yes, we got into it because she was questioning if I was there for JB's and defending JB's, and then she just went to saying like she was going to fight me. Like it just escalated very fast, and you know it just was that. Like honestly, she was tripping out, and that's why she apologized. It's rare y'all really see her apologize on a platform, so y'all going to see that she apologized and actually did it more than once. So it was like
And then
she
JB's definitely, I'm not gonna say pressed her, but JB's reminded her like, YG not on that time with you, like you're on that time with her, and she
right.
is my friend, and she did jump in. So don't get it twisted. Like I know you, we may be building a relationship, but JB's reminding her our relationship started from YG.
And it's like, don't give that. Like, girl,
You know,
but you know,
don't
clock
give
it.
that one. Yo, what's up? Welcome to the Shabrika Podcast.
Wait, Rosa. I'm back. YG, I got one question for you, actually. What if we get a more monkey, and can we possibly get a monkey stream with $5?
Oh, oh, you been watching?
Oh, oh, that could be something worked out on the back end. You know what I'm saying? Monkey
Mm-hmm.
Stream is coming back soon. You know what I'm saying? Stay tuned.
Yeah, cause we haven't heard from $5 in a long time. Are you guys still cool?
Like we just played GTA like a couple months ago.
Okay. Okay. That you didn't answer the question. That means okay.
No,
Hey,
yeah, like I was just saying, like girl, it was never like we fell out.
okay.
What's this Shabrik sister?
Huh?
Is it Shabrik or
Yeah,
something?
what's your question?
Quiet. I love
best on the
you.
cast. She just have an amazing personality. I wish she was on the stream with Brooklyn because she would have brought a different kind of vibe. Overall, she just one of the best, honestly. And you can't beat that. Like, she gives what trans women give, and a lot of them really can't give that. Down to the looks, down to the hair, down to the confessionals. You can't beat that. So I love her.
Aww. Welcome to the Shabrikas Podcast. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, I just wanted to say, YG, you're very pretty to be a transgender.
Oh, thank you.
She not. She a black woman.
What trends?
She not.
Oh, well.
Hello?
You know,
Hello?
either way.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you.
I just want to just say like one little thing to YG.
Go ahead.
YG, fuck what motherfucking Joyce was saying because your ass was really getting in there. Meanwhile, Joyce's ass was just scared.
Blinking and thinking. Blinking and thinking. Projected onto me. Child.
I really fuck with you since day one. Since like what, 2021, 2020? Shit, since the IG lives. No shade.
I love you more.
Oh, okay. She love you. She
That's
love you.
so
Okay,
real.
that's it. That's
Shout
it.
out to
Y'all
y'all.
call her phone. I don't know what happened. I was just calling to say that I love everything about you. Keep doing what you're doing. And YG is a beautiful girl. Aww.
Oh, thank you. Okay, shout out to
Hey, what's going on?
I got a question for Dior.
Okay.
Well,
What's tea?
it's not really a question. I'm just like making a statement. I love you, baby.
I
And
love
my
you,
pussy do
baby.
stank, but that doesn't define me as a person.
Yes, my pussy
So,
thing
I do
too.
You know?
Woo!
Yes.
Yes.
And we're leaving on that note. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, y'all. Go watch this recap. This recap was definitely going to be aired on Saturday at the Shabrikas Podcast. You never know. The ones who called, you might make a feature on the podcast. Thank you guys so much. And yes, y'all, go run YG up. She might be on Monkey tonight.
I might do it. No shade. I got the MacBook, y'all. I might bring the MacBook things out.
She might bring the MacBook out. Thank you so much, YG. I had an amazing time. And yes, y'all, go look at the Shabrikas Podcast on YouTube because the Dollhouse after show is posted, it's aired, it's live. So go subscribe right now. Thank you so much, YG.
Yes, thank you. I had so much fun. Okay, I'm gonna see you.
I did too. Bye, beautiful.
Bye.
All right.
See y'all.